Sawed it.
Hey, bud.
Sawed it.
All right, you use both hands. Like,
Really gets in there.
You guys wanted rights. You guys wanted independence.
hey, I
Is there going to be something right afterwards about if we're not nice that we're also dicks?
Probably.
Where are we?
The moon! Okay, you're still on autopilot. Miss Johnson!
What's wrong there, buddy?
And what are we doing here?
You're learning.
I'm confused. Where did I come from? Why do airplanes fly? Why did the sun always follow me? What's
Okay,
going
kids, time
on?
for a
Why
nap.
is this
Nap
happening?
time.
So, Ian, what do you say we get this thing started?
Let's do it.
People might be thinking, what is this? Is this pocket beers? Is this super sour?
It's both.
It's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of both. Hey, guys, a little pop on the open of the episode. Thanks for watching this episode of Super Sour. We're back after a long hiatus away. I said it right this time.
Hiatus away.
Yeah, I prefer to say a hiatus. I think you should incorporate it into your vocabulary at home.
That's what I've been saying.
You're welcome. You're like, well, Joe says it's pretty funny.
Thank you, Fish. It's pretty funny.
I really wanted to say that from a creative standpoint and perspective, we are not good at this, what we do. We do not get a lot of views, but
That's their fault.
it kind of is your fault. If you're watching right now and you're somebody who doesn't follow,
I don't know
or
what you're
if you
talking
do
about.
follow,
We're fucking great.
100% your fault. But that being said, we don't get a lot of views, and that's fine. You know, we don't do a lot of outside of the realm of this to gain a lot of views. We do the best we can. But I do want to say that I appreciate there are a lot of people. There are a decent amount of people out there that support us, and
All
and
tens of you.
pretty much. But
Tens of 20s of you.
As if from a stand-up comedian's perspective of somebody who'd be coming up in this world, that's pretty good.
That's
pretty good. But we would love to have as many of you come around as possible. We wanted to also say that, jump in this podcast, if you're somebody from our past, any of our past, and you're happening upon this video, you know, we miss you. And we hope you're doing okay. Maybe not. Okay, sorry. Well, I won't
Some of
speak for
you.
everybody, but we hope you're doing okay. And if you pass by this, don't just pass by. Talk to us in the comments. Say what's up. Good to see you. Long time no talk. Am I right? I wanted to make a point to say that, you know, I'm moving soon. Me and Reese are moving soon. So
They're going to be gone.
yeah. So let's talk about why we were not on for a while to begin with. I was sick.
Yeah, the vid.
I had the vid, so we didn't record for a while. And then just didn't really have anything planned. Just didn't really have, I would honestly say just nobody really had the want to record. You could feel it. Nobody had to say anything. Just there was a weekend where we could, but we didn't.
It was just in the air.
It was just in the air. And that's fine.
It wasn't in the stars. The stars weren't aligned right.
Correct. Does this mean that we're heading towards an end? Kind of. But what I wanted to say is that I don't want this Super Sour podcast to end. Super Sour Network will be around for quite some time, but
Forever.
definitely forever. Indefinitely. These episodes won't go down. This channel won't go down. But I wanted to say to you guys that even if this does stop, we have pocket beers in the books. We do throwing hands every Wednesday. That's not stopping. We're always going to do throwing hands. And then, of course, we have a lot of other things that are cooking up. Super Sour Games podcast. Me and Reese trying to do a spooky comedy podcast. And, you know, I think everything is a lot of fun that we do. But I think that there's something about this that people just don't like.
It's me.
It's probably my face.
I was gonna say it's me. I don't have any hair. It's a real turnoff for
They
most
turn on
people
the
if you
episode.
think
Oh,
about
that's
it.
a funny thumbnail. Oh, he really is bald.
No, it cuts to the SpongeBob scene. Bald.
Bald. Bald. Cuts to the Austin Powers scene. Mole. 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 You guys get it. So why am I bringing that up? Why am I saying those things? Because if you're somebody who watches our podcast, I just want you to know. And if you're somebody who is just happening upon this podcast, I don't know. I'm feeling really like in my own brain and outside of my own brain. Reese explained it really good one day that, there's a video of like, it's a joke video of when you come to consciousness as a kid
Yeah.
and everybody's just banging on stuff and just doing, and it's like it's like a flash bang. And the guy's like, it's like the kid just banging on. So he's like, the guy's like, where are we? What are we doing? And he's like, the moon. The little kid's like, we're on the moon. And he goes, okay, you're still on autopilot. And he goes like, Miss Jensen, what are we doing? Why is the sky blue? Why do planes fly? What is
I haven't
happening?
seen that.
It's the coming to life moment of like you start realizing like what is everything. And Reese goes, she puts her hand on my shoulder and she goes, I think that happened to you, and then you
But just
never
recently.
it just never went away. And so I'm very much in and outside of my mind of like, why is everything this way? So why does our podcast suck? A lot of reasons. Why is it good? I find it to be even more reasons why it's good.
It outweighs. Okay, I thought we were just gonna go down a negative path.
No way. Listen, you don't have to follow every step of the way. You go where your heart desires.
Oh no!
Shut down.
We went to a really dark place.
Shut.
All right. Well, back to Joe's path.
Well, on my path, there didn't seem to be a fucking wave of destruction on it. But I just, I wanted to say that, like, this may very well be coming to an end soon, this version of the podcast, because of the fact that we are, in fact, moving states. Me and Reese will be moving to Omaha, Nebraska. Good old Omaha. And it's going to make everything very virtual. So a very large number of our podcasts will be coming into virtual.
You're gonna have to get VR headsets.
Oh, I can't wait. Yeah, I think we're definitely, right? Like,
Yeah, I already have one.
No, you don't.
I bought it from Cameron.
You got an Oculus?
Yeah.
Okay,
Quest 2.
I need. So wait, which one did you get?
Oculus Quest 2.
Okay, we have to find out if it matters which one I get, because that's what I'm asking
No,
for
it
Reese for
doesn't.
Christmas. I've told her a bunch of times, like, I just want an Oculus. I just want an Oculus to go on my computer.
I don't think because like it's all like cross-platform type things, especially because like
It's all on Steam.
a lot of it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like the Oculus has their own store, which most of the games originated on Steam. Let me tell you, the porn's great.
I'm
It's
jealous.
so great.
Well, then I got to come over and we got to play VR.
Play VR. Yeah, I'll
gotta-
just step out of the room.
You know, the number one game you got to get is the Rick and Morty game for sure.
I was looking at that. I can't find that like original one where you like save the universe.
I don't know about that. I just know the one where like he's telling you like it starts with you doing his laundry.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. It's like still like $40. The games are still expensive as shit.
Oh yeah, it's still games.
They're wild though.
See,
Like, a
this
lot of
is-
the free ones.
This is the type of shit that they would get on SuperSour Games.
VR.
The talk, Ian.
Okay, jeez. I don't know, VR is entertaining.
Listen, we don't have to go on too long about like but it is a topic on there. What's next for us to move? You can expect, like I said, in person from our channel, you can expect me and Reese's podcast together. Will SuperSour continue? It's hard pressed for us to find how we're going to make that work up there unless it's just another Discord podcast. So, and we'll already be bringing you pocket beers from Discord. We'll already be bringing you throwing hands from Discord. And we don't want to bog you down from too much with seeing 3 squares on a screen. You know what I mean? Exactly. And what I would mostly want from this is you guys let us know down below. Like, what would you like to see? What are you most excited to see out of all these things that we're talking about? What would you like to watch more?
Would you not care if we do it over Discord?
Would you not care? And just please let us know in the comment. And we can get along with the show now. We can get along with the show. Today's pretty React heavy. We're going to be going over a couple different things that we've seen that we've been storing up in the archives here.
The archives. The vault.
Yeah,
The chambers,
exactly.
the dungeons.
Well, we can hang out and talk a little topic first. I'll bring up to you. What do you think about what I'm calling the smoke shop takeover? Do you know what I mean when I say that? Like, does that like hit you in any way when I say those words?
The fact that there's smoke shops popping up fucking everywhere.
Everywhere. It's like
literally, they're
what
like
are-
McDonald's. They're on every corner now.
I was just gonna say, what are the 3 things that pop up the most in the world? McDonald's, Starbucks, and smoke shops.
Starbucks, yeah.
I just seen 2 brand new Starbucks appear. It was like a blank building, and then it was Starbucks. Both times, it was like within 3 weeks.
And Starbucks is the only one where I'm like, why? Like, why are you going to go there and pay?
Meanwhile, they're working on
$8
Almerton Road for
1,000 years.
yeah.
It's still not done.
No.
It's better, but it's still not done.
And why would you pay $8 for
A black coffee.
Well,
Because that's like
I think you pay
cheapest
$8
thing.
for a fancy coffee.
I think they pay more than that.
They do.
I'm like, that's why I will never go to Starbucks. I mean, I'll pay.
I'll tell you what, it's a lot of it. When was the last time you were at Starbucks?
6-7 years ago.
It's a lot of anxiety, especially nowadays.
Oh, could I get a double mocha frappa?
You might use the wrong pronoun when you order your coffee.
Oh, shit. And then they're gonna spit in my coffee, but little they know.
They're gonna cut.
That's
it.
what I
It's
like.
that bitch from that meme is getting.
I'd be like, joke's on you, nerd. I look forward to it.
That bitch from the meme's gonna pop up in the back. You need to leave.
I just said, thanks, bitch. No,
I mean, the last time I stood in a line at a Starbucks, it's just, and no offense, bitches, but it's just a lot of.
no
what-
offense, bitches, but
It's a lot of white
your
bitches.
Starbucks habits ridiculous.
It was. They're just inconsiderate in there. They're like a bunch of foreign people at the DMV. It's wild. They speak over you. They're talking conversations you don't want to fucking hear. You don't understand what they're saying. It's wild. You want to hit them. You know. You want to call the cops or somebody else.
that, and I think just like the ridiculousness of the drinks, like
That's a good show. Ridiculousness.
yeah, it is a really good show. Is it still on?
It is. The writers are protesting because they don't want to write for it anymore.
I can't tell if you're serious or not.
I'm very serious.
Just for ridiculous.
I don't.
thought it
I
was,
don't.
like,
I
across
don't
the
joke.
board.
I don't joke.
Okay. All right. Calm down.
All right. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. Go on. What's your question?
Is ridiculous.
It doesn't matter what your question is.
I can't handle the truth.
Go ahead.
Is ridiculousness still on air?
Yes.
Like, is
Yeah.
it really?
Yeah.
God damn. Rob Dyrdek must be like 1,000 years old now.
I think genuinely
He's been on TV
is.
for like
He
30
knows where the
years.
fountain of youth is, and he drinks it in the fountain. But in his scenario, the fountain of youth isn't
Just
just some
skateboarding.
water. It's like actual souls of babies. Where were we going with that? Smoke shops.
Yeah.
Rob Dyrdek owns too many smoke shops.
Does he?
No.
Damn. I was actually excited about that one.
No, I wish he
That'd
did
be
own a
neat.
smoke shop. That'd be sick.
He would have everything.
He would own too much. It would be a monopoly. Rob Dyrdek would own a monopoly. No, so yeah, I find it funny. I told Reese I was buying Delta 8 joints, and I was telling her, she was like, "Where'd you get it from?" And I was like, "It's just a place called Smoke Shop." Now, to your point, you were like, some of them have names, and I did look at one that I was calling Smoke Shop, and it is actually called Vapor Lounge. But
I've
that's
seen that one.
That's
That's
right
the thing.
after
They just buy the generic sign that says smoke shop
vape store
because that's all you need to know.
yeah, exactly.
It's like we have the drugs.
Yeah, and let me
Or
tell you
legal
something.
drugs.
I don't mind it, but I find it funny the amount of things that they'll boycott and change in this world because it's like advertising to kids. Meanwhile, my man gave me a Charizard baggie for my Delta 8 joints, and I'm like, tell me a little
It's
kid
more-
wouldn't
that's
bug
more
the
of an-
fuck out for something like this.
It's more of an adult thing now. Pokemon.
It's a little bit of both.
Fuck them kids.
They don't
That's
deserve
our
Pokemon.
stuff.
They don't deserve it. They
No,
really
they
don't.
They've got enough shit.
I could have sworn
yeah,
when
hoverboards.
we were growing up, I could have sworn that the stuff that we liked and that we watched was going to just like end, and we were going to be able to be
Disappear.
like, "That's ours." But no, it just kept going, and now
Yeah.
these kids think it's theirs, and I'm like, "You think you know more about Pokemon because you're all into fucking Journeys, which is a really good show."
Were you there when Ash Ketchum was running from that giant swarm of sparrows?
Yeah. Were you there when Brock was trying to catch all the Riz from these bitches? I don't think so.
Were you there when Brock was literally trying to have sex with every female that he saw?
That's right. Were you there? Were you there?
They
Were you
weren't.
there when you found out that Ash's father was just a fucking asshole who was hiding in the Elite Four the entire time?
I thought that was only in the game.
It is only in the game,
Yeah.
and that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you don't play as Ash. You play as Red, don't you?
You're basically Ash.
You're basically Ash.
Yeah. This is going to turn into the thing I hate about podcasts, and I don't mean to hate on, but when you send me, it's not what you send me specifically. It is, but like, it's not like it's the things that are in it. It's these white dudes who are on podcasts, and the clip starts with, "So here's the thing about Mewtwo that you didn't know." Okay, and it's another dude going, "Tell me," and then they go, "Okay, so here's my theory," and I'm like, "Oh my god, this kid's gonna blow my fucking mind on some Pokemon bullshit."
And does he?
No,
Oh.
he doesn't. I don't give a shit. It's all theory. It's a theory. It's this stoner dude who's like, "Bro, here's my thought on why Ponyta is the best Pokemon." I'm like, okay, dude, and it always starts with that shit. It always starts with, "Did you know that Mrs. Puff is evil?" And I'm like,
Yeah. Everybody knows that.
no, it's just a dude making a guess. He's just talking. I'm aware I also do the same thing.
Mrs. Puff is evil. First of all. Second of all, did you know that Nurse Joy is a Pokemon?
That's one of the ones you sent me. No.
That are
She ain't a Pokemon.
Yes, she is.
That's the shit I'm talking about. I'm like, no. Oh, why? Because that guy told you so?
Yeah. It makes sense.
Instagram knows all.
TikTok knows all.
TikTok does know all. If you saw it on TikTok,
That's
I might
where,
believe
that's
you.
where I sent it you from.
Before we move on to our video reacts, what's your favorite Pokemon?
Luxray.
Second favorite Pokemon?
Oof.
That was good.
Espeon.
Espeon.
That was my
Really?
Yeah, that used to be my first favorite Pokemon.
I fucks with it.
And then number 3 is definitely gonna have to be just Charmander through Charizard, like the evolution. I've
Oh.
always liked Charizard.
Charmander all the way through
Yeah.
Charizard, you're saying? Okay.
Because I mean, like, how do you not? And then Mudkip. Oof. He's probably tied.
I like it. I like those picks.
What's your favorite starter Pokemon throughout all of them?
Oh,
Or I should say, which generation of starter Pokemon?
I feel like we've done this on an episode before.
Have
but
we?
Pretty sure. The day we had a bunch of Pokemon on the table. But I'll say starter Pokemon, my favorite one all time.
Which generation? And then you can say the best out of that.
Starter generation, like the Gen 1, like
Oh, yeah?
Bulbasaur.
Really?
Yeah. Now, do I pick Bulbasaur all the time when I play the game? No, but he is the best. Like, he's my favorite starter Pokemon.
Okay, yeah.
In the story, he's got the best story out of the 3. I think Squirtle, everybody's gonna be, what about Squirtle Squad? I'm like, yeah, Squirtle's cool. The whole time he's fucking cool. What do
Yeah.
you want me to say? Bulbasaur protected a fucking a whole fucking
He
forest.
was that guy.
He was that dude. And then he told Ash, like, I want you to catch me, but you better catch these fucking hands
You're gonna
first.
catch these vines first, bitch.
Yeah. The best, man. And like my top Pokemon have always been like Muck and my favorite
Muck.
Oh yeah, my favorite Pokemon of all time is Ghastly, Haunter, or Gengar.
Gengar, yeah.
But the whole store, the whole gang, but Gengar for sure. Muck and but my second favorite Pokemon has always been Umbreon, the dark
Yeah.
Eevee. Yeah, I feel like an Eevee's always like in the top for people.
It's gotta be. They're the dope. They're some of the dopest Pokemon. Like, especially when they
And
went,
you know what? Shouts out to the people who love Flareon and Vaporeon and Jolteon because those were
the OG.
They get overlooked now.
I wouldn't say overlooked.
They do because they're too weak. They're too weak in the new games and everything. They're too weak, and all anybody cares about is the new evolutions. Yeah,
That pink one. Sylveon.
Espeon's also pink.
But that one's like pink.
Yeah,
Espeon's more of like that psychic purple pink.
fair enough. You're right.
Yeah,
I can see what you're going with that. Chill out. See, we can talk Pokemon stuff all day, man. I can't wait to do Super Sour games soon. Let's transition though into some of these things we have to review if you could pull up your phone, Ian, and go ahead and connect to the TV. Let's so that way for time's sake, let's start talking about the guy who's sweeping the nation, the golf course guy.
Golf course guy.
Have you heard about this guy? You see this guy? I've sent you some clips already where you probably seen where he takes his shirt off and he yells at him.
Oh my god.
Now, have you seen the full video yet?
No.
So the full video is only about like 40 seconds, but fuck is it funny. It's interesting because what's interesting about this guy in this video becoming popular is that dudes aren't realizing that like in that moment when the phone comes out, that if you do some wackadoo shit, you're going to
be on the internet.
You're becoming a meme, yeah. So here's the original video from start to finish.
We got a Karen on the golf course right now.
Pause the video. How Blue's Clues has fallen off. God damn it. All those videos were fake as fuck. My man talking like he's all good. Look at him. Showing off on the goddamn golf course.
What's his name? Fucking Steve. Steve. Oh my god, Steve. What happened to you?
Well, Steve's been working out.
He's like, this is what happens after you've worked on Blue's Clues.
So for context, we're only 10 seconds in, just about. And what's happening is they're confronting this guy because he's stolen the ball that they've hit, and they're telling him, like they're trying to talk to him, and he's, as you saw, arms crossed, and you go ahead and play it from there.
Well, you're not supposed to touch somebody else's ball.
Then leave.
Then leave. I'm going to stand here and you can complain. Goodbye.
I'm not complaining. You're the one pitching.
No, you're the one that approached me and I asked you to no longer speak.
Pause it.
You took her ball.
You took our ball.
Like he said, it's already in motion. They were like, dude, calm down. You guys pissed me off.
Yeah, because you took their ball. Like,
what I love is his arrogance of him crossing his arms and going, please don't talk to me. And I'm like, oh, dude, really?
Like, calm the fuck down.
Please don't speak to me.
You,
Took her ball.
bro, you took her ball.
I'm not going to fight over it.
If you need money for her golf balls,
I'm going to, Walter. Because I'll plant you, bitch boy. Now get the fuck off the cart.
Yo, does the eyes
Walter.
widen up?
Oh, here we go.
You see that?
Oh.
That's what you spend the heavens, bitch, and you want to test God, you fucking come get it. Shit stack.
He's mentally unstable.
I'm like, it's funny how he's like showing off his dad bod.
Oh, he's stuck in dad bod era for sure. So I it's so funny. Like he calls them Walter off of some reference that he probably knows. You know what I mean?
Like Walter White.
And that was what set him off. When they all looked at him and were like, Walter, dude, what are you talking about? He was like, you're gonna diminish me? You're gonna make me less of a man?
You're gonna not get my reference.
Man looks like Kermit, by the way, while he's fucking. Nope. Get away from me, please. The insult. By the way, this is such a rich guy argument. If you need money for a ball, bro.
I mean, that'd just be a general insult to me.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
This is built from the heavens, bitch, with my sagging tits.
Shit stack. Reese had never heard that phrase. Pause the video. We can stop it too. We'd seen it plenty. Reese had never heard that phrase before.
Calling somebody a shit stack?
Yeah, she goes, why would somebody call somebody that? And I was like, you never heard somebody call it? It's like a stack of shit. Like a pile of shit can also be called a stack of shit. Like a pile can also be called a stack.
I think it's more dated to say shit stack.
Right, but
for
look
sure.
at the guy, you know? Like,
He's a
obviously,
shit stack.
he
Yeah. I would say so.
I'd say so.
He's
Man is a shit stack.
he's a tall glass of shit. Nice.
Saw how I saved that? Saw that? Proud of me?
Proud of you.
You proud, Dad?
Very proud.
That's how you make this guy. By the way, this guy has been fucking shotgunning beers all day long. Dudes on
Or
the golf
doing
course
meth.
get wild. Dudes
Oh
on
yeah,
the golf course.
they get lit, but not like that. That guy's a little wild.
Damn, this poor guy. What do you think he does? Like, I think he's like a doctor. I genuinely think this guy's a doctor on the side, and now he's fucked.
I think he has like a mid-level office job or a slightly high level.
I think he
office
has
job, and
domestic abuse charges.
he definitely does. He's definitely got to hit my wife. But no, he's got like he's not as successful as he wanted to be, so now he's got to prove himself.
Imagine when he took his
Like-
shirt off. Like at least one of the guys in this argument was like, "Oh shit, we got to get out of here. This guy means business and tough." I am.
I mean, I would have fought him.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Like based on his looks, I'm like,
Well, golf course guy, you're gonna go down in history.
well,
I mean, this is
Steve,
hilarious. Well, Steve, get it together.
You got to stop doing these.
I got a
things.
clue for you, Steve. Figure it out.
Stop golfing.
Stop day drinking at golf.
Stop getting trashed. Stop doing meth at golf.
You know, we were talking about Pokemon earlier, and brings up Japan in that case. In Japan, ever since Pokemon, and without Pokemon in anime, I should say, they have nothing.
Sushi.
Well, I mean, you're right. They do have that.
Damn. Those
And
cool tattoos with the water.
Neon signs. They're really good at neon signs.
Neon signs.
Yeah. Drifting.
Drifting downhill. Initially. Well, that's anime.
But I pass by this show.
Underglow on their cars.
They'll make anything a show.
Oh, yeah.
Anything.
Yeah.
So I wanted to
It's
show
great.
you the show, and these clips that they put out of the show are in perfect timing to where you can pause it as they're trying to figure this out and guess for yourself very perfectly. So this next show is called Candy or Not. Is it candy or is it not?
Oh, the shit that you just sent me.
Yes. Okay. So every time, see, look, you can essentially pause it and figure it out. So pause. Do you think this is candy or not?
No.
You don't think this is candy?
Doesn't. It looks like a plant.
All right. Well, let's see. Candy.
All candy. It's like,
candy.
it's like
You doubt the Japanese's ability to make candy? Shoo. Hold. Pause it. It's more of just like at this point, it's more of like dick or not. Like, you know what I mean? Because I just straight up putting the guy's fuck.
I feel as if that'd be a little bit harder.
Yeah.
It need a lot more paint.
Yeah, you're not wrong. That's crazy to put a whole boot. I mean, what am I saying? This guy the other guy had a doorknob in his fucking
Yeah.
mouth. I don't know. That's crazy.
I don't even know what that is.
Man just bit right into it. He knew that was candy.
Yeah, he was
Ain't
like,
no way.
it has to be.
He was watching the highlights earlier. He was like, everything candy so far.
Everything been candy. Wait, what happens if they bite into something? Oh no, maybe that wasn't candy.
No, it wasn't candy. Okay, hold on. His bow tie. All right, pause.
My shit doesn't.
Yeah, all right. Fair enough. It was candy. Ian, it's not candy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, though. Like, Japan does these crazy things where we go, they'll do it. I would watch this in America. I'd watch this. Get some celebrities, do some fucking candy or not candy. I don't want to watch some regular Joe Schmo.
I used to know a way to get all of their shows. I used to do it back in like high school. Where
Yeah.
I'd watch just random Japanese shows.
Oh, my God.
There was a separate website. I can't remember the fucking name of it.
Asian girls in school probably loved you.
No.
Well, you should have told them more about your
My
ability.
obsession with their TV shows. I think they'd be like, get away from me.
You'd be like, no, but you know, the candy or not.
You know, it could be candy sometimes.
You're like, you're telling me you don't want to come over and watch candy or not tonight.
Shit, all right. You got me. You got me there.
On our next topic, this is our last topic of the episode. I hope you've been enjoying the episode so far. And if you are, go ahead and click that like button down there.
Subscribe.
Hit
Click that bell.
Seriously. I mean, it's free. It helps out.
Why not?
You know? And then you can comment down below and talk to us about the things we've been asking you to talk to us. We don't ask you to figure it out. We tell you. Comment on these things. It's pretty obvious.
Insult us. Just comment. Spit on us. Try it out.
Try it out. Super Sour JIR on all social medias: TikTok, Facebook, X.
Super Sour Games
Instagram.
on Twitter. I mean, in fucking Twitch. Sorry, I
You want to do a take 2 on it?
Nope, I had an aneurysm. I'm gonna stick with it.
Twitch.tv/Super Sour Games.
Yep.
That's what you want. And make sure you always check out Throwing Hands, our other podcast on this network right now, every Wednesday. Thank you so much. Okay, so Florida WASPs go 1.5. Do other states deal with WASPs as
Yeah,
much
they're-
much as we do?
Yeah, they're a pain in the ass. When I lived in Ohio, they were a pain in the ass.
It's insane. But I'll say this, like, when it comes to getting rid of them, when I was growing up, how were you ever given the task to get rid of like a wasp nest growing up? And how
All the
did you
time.
do it?
Fire,
Really?
axe can, and a lighter.
Growing up, Hispanic household and the redneck
Or
white
you just
household,
fucking smack them and run.
smack them with a broom and run. That was always what we did, bro. Which
Yeah.
is reckless. I've done pest control a lot in my life, and it's like that's reckless as shit. Those wasps will be like, "Come here."
They'll follow you
Oh, they'll follow you for a while. You gotta run fast.
for a minute.
So it's like there's a lot of different ways to get rid of a wasp. But the best thing to do is just have wasp spray in your house. It just kills them instantly.
Yeah, fuck what raid.
Done, easy.
Yep.
They just fall down, and then you can just knock down the nest, no problem.
I like to leave it up there to let other wasps know.
Oh yeah.
This is my
When they come back, they go, "Ugh, what's on here?" And there's a bunch of dead people. Oh no, I gotta get out of here.
Exactly. You gotta let them know.
They're at another wasp bar later that night, and I'm like,
It was crazy, man. There's bodies everywhere.
I was gone for a while doing dumb wasp
They
shit.
even killed the larva.
And every wasp bar is just filled with wasps that have had destroyed nests,
They don't let hornets in because they're racist.
because they're gay and racist. So, there's a lot of different ways to get rid of them. But if you didn't know, you can also do this.
You can be ridiculous.
This is how men get rid of wasp nests, Ian. Be real. But side note, like,
You wanted
wasps are
him,
bitches
bitch.
like this, though. You can
that who you
fucking
really
put a
want?
broom up to them and just
You
stick
sure
it there, and
about
they'll be
that?
like, what the fuck? They're a bunch of bitches. Get them. Although wasps had literally sidelined me for days before. So the key clearly is to sing heavy metal music.
There he is, bitch.
Oh my god, that guy's intense as shit. I want him on my side in a fight, but that guy's intense as fuck. You gotta go out to eat with that guy somewhere, and he's gonna just want wasps anyway.
He's gonna fight the people you're fighting and you.
God,
Because
the dedication.
you had me, I'm like, oh, that's fucking badass. You just squeeze the nest with everyone in it. And then
Because there's a chance he doesn't get stung or anything here, and then he just eats. Ugh.
he does that crazy shit.
I feel like that was definitely spur of the moment. You saw it in his eyes. He's like, it'd be even fucking crazier what I just did. Eat these fucking wasps. Hey, it'd be even less crazier. You should fucking unalive yourself, my friend.
It would be very intense.
But at that same time, we need guys like him to get rid of wasp nests.
Not
When
like
the world
that.
when the world resets, you're gonna need guys like him. He's gonna be natural pest control. In pest control world, we call him natural pest control. That's what we call him.
All natural.
Yeah.
It's a little extreme because I've seen videos of guys doing that and just crushing them.
Yeah. Always guys who look like this guy. by the way.
Without, no.
Give or take,
More like
sometime a
old
burly
dad.
black man. Yeah. Well, that guy looks like an old dad.
Yeah, he looks like a crazy person. I wouldn't trust him to raise kids.
Old dads look like crazy people sometimes.
I wouldn't trust him to raise kids.
No, I mean, I'm not quite. Listen, I'm not saying I'm just saying, unfortunately, the man has them, you know? And guess what? His kids have never been stung by a wasp.
Never. The wasps are like, did you see what happened in the other nest?
Oh,
We're not
yeah.
going anywhere near this.
By the way, that's the
fucking
first
site.
wasp nest that ever showed up at his house. First and last.
They're like, well, we're going to test it. This guy looks a little unstable, but we're going to build it.
Oh, yeah. Nobody fucks with this guy. God damn. Well, there
Jesus
you have
Christ.
it. That's an efficient yet crazy way to get rid of wasps from your house.
You know what would be even crazier if you actually, like, chewed it up and swallowed it?
Yeah, that would be even
Yeah.
crazier. Well, he'd be in the hospital, probably.
No.
No?
I don't think so.
Okay.
He might have a bellyache, but, I mean, all that extra protein.
Too many wasps.
I had so many wasps today.
Like, why does he do that? Why does he not? I mean, well, here's a couple reasons why. No broom. No Raid spray. No flip-flop. It's in a weird spot. No chemical. By the way, you can just spray wasps with like 409 and they'll die. You know what I mean? Like, it just chemical is just like, you know.
Really?
I mean, put it on laser mode. You know, don't miss them. You know,
Don't miss them. You gotta hit them with that jet.
Yeah, for sure. Set it up on a scope if you can. Put it up. You go somewhere from a far distance.
Get your sight on there.
Yep.
Snipe them.
Get the clicks right. You know, that's just my suggestion. Man, fun episode. Good shit,
It was good.
guys. Thanks again so much. Please subscribe. All the stuff we said earlier,
Like,
and
comment. Click that bell.
and
Otherwise, we're gonna eat wasps.
no, we're not.
Okay, well, if they do it, then we'll eat wasps.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Stick around with us and check out all the stuff that we have coming out as we've teased in the beginning. And we'll see you guys on the next one. And we'll also see you guys soon in Nebraska. Peace.
All right, can you just both hands? Like,
Really gets in there. You guys wanted rights. You guys wanted independence.
hey, I
Is there going to be something right afterwards about if we're not nice that we're also dicks?
maybe.
Probably.